Hi everyone, greetings of the day. I am here with a presentation of my paper Arsenic Compound Induced Alteration in Protein Metabolism and the Chelating Effect of Zeolite in Heteroneostis fossilis. Myself, Dr. Jayashree Balasubramanian, Assistant Professor at St. Thomas College, Bhilai, Chhattisgarh, India. Arsenic, as we all know, is an environmental contaminant that is responsible for the highest risk of mortality worldwide, mainly because of its toxicity and number of people affected. High levels of arsenic in many water supplies of the world are reported. Globally, many millions of people drink water that contain unacceptably high levels of arsenic, causing many health problems. It is also used in pesticides, industrial activities, mining operations, etc. Arsenic intoxication causes different types of skin disorder such as skin lesions, keratosis and melanosis, skin cancer, conjunctivitis, dysfunctions of liver and kidney, respiratory disorders and hematological alterations. Zeolites are used as chelating agents in the study. These are microporous materials made of aluminosilicates commonly used as commercial adsorbents. Several zeolites, namely clinoptilolite, shabazite, ZP1, 13X and 5A have been identified as having potential for arsenic removal from water. Zeolite exchangeable ions are relatively innocuous. They contain sodium, calcium, potassium ions only. This makes them suitable for removing undesirable heavy metals from industrial effluent waters. In the present study, the effect of arsenic in causing protein metabolism alteration and histopathological alteration in Heteroneostis fossilis and the efficiency of synthetic zeolite type Y in removing arsenic toxicity has been carried out. The materials and methods used are as follows. The teleost catfish Heteroneostis fossilis were collected from local ponds and they were maintained in a glass aquarium with 20 liters of chlorine-free water. The fishes were first acclimatized and were divided into 5 experimental sets, each with 5 fishes. The first group was selected for control set and the rest for experimental set. The experimental sets were exposed to 4 different concentrations of the test chemical, that is 200 and 400 ml of 1% solution of sodium arsenite, as well as 200 and 400 ml of 1% solution of sodium arsenite along with zeolite in 20 liters of water. Each set of experiments were repeated for 3 different durations, that is 3 days, 7 days and 15 days. A stock solution of 1% sodium arsenite was prepared for the purpose. Similarly, another test chemical selected as chelating agent, that is the zeolite type Y. A combination of zeolite 1% solution with sodium arsenite solution was also prepared. After exposure for specific dose and duration, the blood was collected from the caudal vein of the fish. Liver tissue also was taken out and homogenized for biochemical analysis. Estimation of total protein was done by biuret method and albumin and globulin by bromocresol green method. The results obtained were statistically evaluated using 2-way ANOVA. Histopathological analysis of liver tissue was done as per the standard procedure by preparing hematocillin and eosin stained tissue sections. The results obtained are presented as follows. For biochemical analysis, the total protein, concentration of total protein in the liver decreased significantly on exposure to 200 and 400 ml of 1% solution of sodium arsenite in comparison to the control group. But in groups treated with sodium arsenite along with zeolite, the value of total protein improved significantly. The concentration of total protein reported from blood was also decreased significantly, but in groups treated with sodium arsenite along with zeolite, the value of total protein improved. The concentration of albumin altered significantly from control on exposure to sodium arsenite. The concentration decreased on exposure to 200 ml of the chemical for 3 durations and increased significantly on exposure to 400 ml of the chemical. But treatment with solution of arsenite along with zeolite brought the values back to normal in comparison with the control value. Concentration of albumin obtained from blood significantly altered from the control on exposure to sodium arsenite. The concentration decreased on exposure to 200 and 400 ml of the chemical for the 3 durations, but treatment with solution of sodium arsenite and zeolite brought the values back to normal in comparison with the control value. The globulin concentration reported from liver was significantly lowered in groups treated with arsenite alone in comparison to control value, but the concentration increased in groups treated to solution of sodium arsenate and zeolite. The globulin concentration reported from blood was significantly lowered in groups treated with arsenite alone, especially for 15 days, but the concentration increased in groups treated with solution of sodium arsenite along with the zeolites. Now coming to histopathological alterations. In our study, the major histopathological alterations in liver was found as ballooning, that is swelling of the hepatocytes, necrosis, cholestasis and hemosiderin formation besides Mallory body formation. The hepatic necrosis and other related histopathological alterations may be due to the oxidative stress induced by arsenic and which is further resulted in cellular protein degradation. In zeolite treated fishes, arsenic did not cause any significant histopathological alterations in the liver cells in the above experiments. So this is the microphotograph of the liver of Heteroneostis fossilis controlled, and this shows the section of the liver showing lobules, hepatic acini, etc. centered on the portal tract. The irregular hexagonal boundary of the lobule is defined by the portal tract T and sparse collagenous tissue that is marked as C. Sinusoids originate at the lobule's margin in between the plates of hepatocytes marked as H to converge upon the terminal hepatic venule that is V. The plates of hepatocytes are only one cell thick and each hepatocyte is thus exposed to blood at least on 2 sides. This is the micro photograph showing liver of the fish after exposure to 200 ml of the sodium arsenate solution for 3 days. So single or scattered foci of cells having undergone swelling, that is ballooning, is shown here. The ballooning is due to accumulation of water in the cell, probably due to the proteolysis that normally the proteins that are exposed. Here you can see the micro photograph of liver after exposure to 400 ml of sodium arsenate solution for 3 days. So the impact of sodium arsenite intoxication has shown not only in the form of ballooning and necrosis in the cell, but also cholestasis is also found. At several points, hemosiderin, that is deposition of iron particles, are also visible. At some point in section, Mallory bodies, that is the scattered hepatocytes, are also developed. So this microphotograph is showing the liver of Heteroneostis fossilis after exposure to 400 ml of sodium arsenite along with zeolite solution for 15 days. So here almost normal histopathological texture was seen. Any major histopathological alterations like ballooning or necrosis or inflammations or even disaggregation of the hepatocytes were not found. Many studies by different workers have shown similar reports. Yusuf et al. Reported altered biochemical parameters in rats exposed to sodium arsenite, significantly decreased plasma protein, albumin, HDL cholesterol and increased urea, creatinine, bilirubin, total lipid cholesterol, triglyceride and LDL cholesterol were reported in arsenic treated rats. The result of study by Palniappan et al. Also suggested that arsenic exposure could cause significant changes in the biochemical constituents like protein, lipids and nucleic acid in the gill tissues of Labiorrhea, and treatment with DMSA could improve the levels of the biochemical constituents significantly. Similarly, Ferzan et al. Have examined the effect of arsenic toxicity in the liver of mice and reported gross lesions of hemorrhages, necrosis, degenerative changes in the hepatocytes, hydroid and fatty degenerations of cells, cytoplasmic vacuole formation, and also blebbing. Hemlada et al. Have reported degenerative change in the liver cells of rats after exposure to arsenic. Decrease in soluble proteins on exposure of Heteroneostis fossilis to lead was reported by Jain, and it was also reported that the result obtained showed the ability of the zeolite in decreasing the above effects. Therefore, the result obtained showed that arsenic could alter the protein metabolism in fishes, and the use of zeolites was effective in protecting them against the toxic effect by reducing the adverse effect of sodium arsenite. The most significant finding of the present study is that zeolite-treated arsenic did not cause any significant histopathological alterations in liver cells due to good chelating effect of zeolite for arsenic. The chelating effect of zeolite for arsenic toxicity was not properly examined by earlier workers. So no literature is available for zeolite-based chelation of arsenic from any animal body. That is why an attempt was made and a very significant result was found. So we can conclude that, like any other heavy metal, arsenic load may also be reduced from water and aquatic fauna by using zeolite. The slide shows some of the references that could be accommodated, and thank you very much.